This is how I created my short film. This is the credit sequence, which I didn't start with, but I'm going to start with right now because it's the easiest to explain. So, if we look into the cuts and everything, right here is a tiny sound. It just makes that little click sound. And then we had to quiet this because it was too loud. The film motor, which kind of gives it the just sets the tone. And then this grain filter that you can change the opacity on, which I did. It makes it look like it's on or as best as its ability to make it look like it's on a camera. That click sound plays again. It's in a few different places. Right there at the start, kind of in between, start and end of this little section where it plays. Down here as well, when the grain section just stops entirely. So then right here is that opacity coming through. I added a film burn to make it look like the film was aged, so that helped. Then right here, so this right here, the little sounds that you will hear in the video, which I recorded the files of the sound playing because I couldn't get it to actually convert into just a sound file, so I just created a video and then changed the opacity down to 0 so it doesn't show up, the sound shows up, and then I have to quiet it. And then we'll just play through just a couple neighborhood shots that I took. I will play, and then it will cut with that sound again. Play the free grain opacity, 100% opacity. Right here is a little blow up thing, and that cuts to black, and then plays the credits, the opening credits, and again with the clicking sound. So it will just go through the credits right here. I put my name in a bunch of it because I did this by myself. And right here, what's playing, and what you can't see is I turned the opacity down. I just cut it, but it's just goes through each what I used. Then it goes to the title card right there. It plays for a minute, but the sound you're hearing is just me driving, which I had to tone down because it was really loud. So I just, kind of edited it, cut it a little bit, changed the sound and opacity, because right here I don't want it to show, but then I want to cut to it. So if you go and look and inspect it, you'll see opacity show, because if we turn it all the way up, it'll just show. And then down here, you can see on this file, you can go to the audio clip, audio tab, and see that I changed the value down -5, just so I can, it's not bursting your eardrums. So here we have the projector film, which I used a little bit of the footage here of the neighborhood shots inside the credit sequence, but I had maybe 11 videos, and I used not all of them. I didn't use all of them. I only used 8 of the 11. One was a copy of another one that I just did better, so I chose that one to do instead. And then 2 of them were not needed. I felt. Then here, all these things. It's not as complicated as it looks. It is just that clip I was talking about, where it's the music, where I had to record like this and then put it into it because I couldn't get an audio file. So that's what that is. It's just edited because I never touched any of these technically. Technically I did, but also I didn't, because down here is what I did. This is all the sounds, and they line up with these up here, just because that's where they are down there, so it just matches. Um, and here's that free grain again, and then the film motor does the same thing. Here's that click sound right here, over here, and then that sound that you're hearing is the I cut it up into a bunch of different things. So it's the same sound. It's like a 10-second clip that I just cut up and put different parts of it to sound like it's uh, scratchy. It can't like it's struggling to produce sound. Like it's struggling to remember what it was supposed to sound like without being like damaged. There's that click sound again, and then again with the projector film, and that film green, and then the click at the end shuts off the projector. So what that was, it took more time than the credit sequence, just because I had to cut up all the music bits and put the clicks into the right places, make sure all the opacity was the same as the beginning. So it took a little bit of time, but it wasn't that bad. Thank you for watching.